Hello everybody, it's the tallest in the freaking game, the Brad Pitt of the YouTube fragrance land, your guy, Stefan Fragrance. Am I annoying? Please don't click off. I'm not that annoying. You have friends, we all have friends that are crazy and weird. I'm pretty crazy and weird. Anyways, today for you guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today I have the 10, count them, 10 blind buys that I regret buying. That I regretted. Now, let's start off. I mean, you guys have probably blind bought if you stay on YouTube watching videos about fragrances and trying to figure out, make up your mind. You know, sometimes there's an influencer or someone who gets you that passionate about a fragrance that you just have to buy it. Same thing happened to my boy J Rocks. Check him out on Cali Reviews. He said I influenced him and I feel honored. And he went out and he's about to try that Calvin Klein reveal. He's about to tell me what he thinks of it. So there are probably people who, you know, influence you in a certain way, a video that made you feel a certain way. Same goes with me. I mean, hey, so let's start this off. Number one. No, we're going 10 down to number 1. The 10 is the ones that I like more, to the top of the list. The number 1 is going to be the one that I most regret buying. Now, you guys might have an idea, but let's go on this list, let's go on this journey and figure out what I've got for you. Number 10, the fragrance that I regretted blind buying was, actually this was an influencer that made me do this. It was myself. I really liked the other flanker of this, and it was red, Dunhill Desire red. So I went ahead and blind bought this. It was like 11, 12 bucks at Ross, and I was figuring that this would have some sort of maybe cooling effect, something that was kind of like Aqua di Gio but a little different. But what I got was a little more different than I expected. This is very herbal. It's got maybe some floral components to it. Reminds me of some marigolds or something. Maybe a little bit of, you know, some dry vetiver, some dry grassy types of notes. It's not really what the bottle conveys, and the bottle is really cool bottle, right? I mean, not the worst for 11 bucks, and I still wear this. It is different. I don't wear it all the time, but this one I semi-regretted. So that's Dunhill Desire Silver. Number 9, I just talked about this in another previous video, the one fragrance to rule them all. If you remember, it's the gold bottle Halston Man Amber. Not that I don't like this is why it's high in the list. It's the reason I regret it is, well, first of all, why I wanted it was E from Simply Put Scents. He got me into this Halston Man Amber. It's supposed to be this creamy, kind of dry. I always say creamy. Why does I always go with the creamy? I mean, come on. It's a lot of like frankincense, myrrh, a lot of different types of vibes in here, and it's a very occasional fragrance. You want to wear it for maybe festivities, maybe more in the fall time. I might do like a fall list with this, if this is easy to find still. It's not for all occasions, so it's kind of, I don't always reach for it, so I kind of regretted it for that reason. But it's still high on the list. Number 9, Halston Man Amber. Still a good fragrance, just a little too niche, maybe a little, I can't wear it all the time. Number 8, we have John Varvatos, the original. Now, I actually might have placed this a little too low. This might have been, I could switch, this was Halston Man Amber. But anyways, this was a just blind buy based on the fact that I wanted to try a John Varvatos fragrance. So I said, you know what, why not just try the original? And not to say that this is a bad fragrance, it's just not what I anticipated. I think it was a little, the house is a little overhyped. It's not the, it smells good, but it's not like over the top really, really good. It's got like a plum vibe to it, which is juicy, but that's about it. You get like kind of a suede feel, but it's not really all that for the price. I kind of regretted it. It was about 20 bucks for this little 2.5 75 milliliter. So John Varvatos in 7th place. 8th place. Whoops. All right, 7th place. The blind buy that I regretted in 7th place is Jaguar For Men. You're saying, what the hell, man? You like this stuff, didn't you? It's one of the best smelling fragrances you smelled. That is true. I am conflicted with this fragrance. First of all, Joy and Me got me to buy this because he said he hated it. He said it's a bomb. It's I think his dad or his uncle used it, and it's just so overpowered. It's a polo green, old school, just blast bomb, and that's part of the reason why I hate it, part of the reason why I love it. So I kind of regret it, I kind of don't. And that's why it's a little high on the list. It's got a lot of it's got tobacco, it's got like lemon, it's got oak moss, it's got, you just run down the list, bunch of notes just all mushed together, and boom, big old blast. So, you know, that's a little bit hit or miss. Now for number 6, the blind buy I regretted was Premium Blend by Penguin. This from the House of Penguin. This is an awesome bottle, awesome everything. It's just the fragrance itself is lackluster. It's not it's very cheap smelling. It's not, you know, it's something you spritz on. Someone told me it's like a hotel scent, and I agree with that. It's like something you just spray on. It's not the greatest. So I regretted this blind buy. The number 5 blind buy I regretted is CUBA the Triple Cigar. So this one, the reason why I regretted this was because this was the first fragrance I ever bought, and I did not know what to expect. I thought it was, you know, I'd never smelled Angel Man, I believe, which is what this is supposed to smell like. Very syrupy and very strong and sweet. And I sprayed maybe 3 or 4 sprays, and that was a little too much. It was cloying. We were I still have a good memory from it because I was hanging out with my cousin. You can check that video out. Two fragrances, 2 memories. And Steven, if you're watching, please do I tagged you on that, and that was a while back, but please do a video on that. That would be awesome. But anyways, good memory. It was just so powerful, and I regretted it. Now I'm kind of warming up to it. Use like 1 or 2 sprays at the most. Yeah. The number 4 fragrance I regretted buying was Diamond and Sapphires. You're like, why the hell did you even buy that, man? Come on. And I want to try some like a Bob Mackie that I tried, which is women's fragrance. I've gotten a lot of compliments on, more than 2. So this is that's not that many. Okay, but I still got compliments on it. This one I haven't really worn. It's a little basic. It's nice. It's like an older women's perfume, but I'm not really gonna go for this, and I regretted that. I mean, of course. What do you think? All right, now I'm getting PO because we're in the top 3. Number 3 fragrance I regretted was Oscar de la Renta Gentleman. Now, this is a kind of weird one because I hadn't heard much about this, but I picked it up. I saw, I think, good reviews on Fragrantica maybe, and cardamom, and it does have some nice cardamom vibes, but it's everyone that has smelled this, and I liked it when I first smelled this, so this is maybe just for yourself. I don't really go for it too often. Sometimes maybe during the night, like before I go to sleep or something, but this is people do not like this. Like I showed my mom, she's like, oh, this smells like body odor, why would you wear this? And people have never been too kind to this fragrance. And I agree, it's kind of animalic. It's got some like dirtiness to it. It's like a dirty cardamom. It has like a champagne note to it, but it's not like very in your at the forefront. So this was, I kind of regretted, mostly for the fact that people don't like it. I do like it, people don't like it though. Alright, we're getting in the top 2, and you might have an idea of what these top 2 are. And this is number 2. Fragrance F Black Ferragamo, and people are going to be in the comment section, what the hell are you talking about? This is awesome. This is a, you know, smooth, classy, awesome fragrance, and to some degree, I agree. I think this is a very basic fragrance, though. It's a very, I don't think it's worthy of the price, or I think it was maybe just very overhyped, and I did regret it because I am not so much catering. I'm not so much looking for these types of fragrances that are very, just very one. It's like a one tone, very monotonous type of thing. I'm not in with that. Take this to the grave. You go down. Boom. F Black. Get out of here. All right, number one. Of course, you probably know. Jeremy Fragrance got me to get this one. This is Mont Blanc Individuel. The fragrance I regret blind buying the most. This is Individuel. Now, why? This smells, it's partly because of my memories and what I've gone through. When I'm going to, I'm out and I go to the bathroom and I'm in the urinal and I'm smelling these urinal cakes that smell kind of cherrylicious like this does, then I'm like, what in the hell? Why am I gonna smell like that? I don't want to be reminded of taking a pee right next to three other guys, you know? And I've got the urinal cake just uplifting into my nasal cavity. I don't want that around me all the time. Now, people do like this fragrance, but myself, I don't consider myself a fan, so I regretted this with all my heart and passion. So that is number one. The blind buy I regretted the most was Mont Blanc Individuel, one of the most popular fragrances. So I say, kick this crap to the curb and get yourself, instead of this, maybe I'll make another list, you know, saying stuff I like. But it's kind of fun, right, to say what you don't like, and people like that when you're honest, and people do like the drama. So F all these fragrances. You know what? Screw all these fragrances, and I will see you next time here on the Stuff and Fragrance channel. Toodles.